go for this. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. All right, what is going on, my dude? So, with the release of Kraven, there comes this new synergy here for Agent Venom. On critical hits, or when the opponent fails to evade, inflict a bleed debuff, dealing 50% of attack and direct damage over 4 seconds. Now, I feel like that might have some potential, so what we're going to do today is take a look at that. Now, I haven't touched this guy at all yet, but I am curious to see, how much more damage this gives Agent Venom. We're going to be running in, with 5 out of 5 deep wounds to extend the 4 seconds by just a little bit longer. 50% of its attack rating is not going to be too much, but if you crit a lot, that's going to start to add it up, after a bit. So definitely interested to see how this affects Agent Venom. I highly doubt it's going to make Agent Venom, worth a rank up. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of Agent Venom's other synergies and see if there's anything we could do to make him just a little bit better, even with a team. So let's go take a look at that right now. All right, man. So I managed to build a pretty spicy team for Agent Venom here. So, of course, the big one is going to be right here. When critical hits or when the opponent fails to evade, inflict a bleed debuff, dealing 50% of attack and direct damage, right? So, he is a symbiote. So, increase the duration of all bleed debuff effects by 20%. And then we have this one with Black Panther down here, plus 25% bleed damage. Unfortunately, Black Panther Civil War is a pretty, bad champ, but OG Black Panther is pretty darn good, Symbiote Supreme is pretty darn good, and Kraven's kind of fun. So, let's go ahead and jump in against Winter Soldier today, see what kind of damage we're working with here, and then come up with some fun places to use this guy. So, I think with Agent Venom, all we really want to do is kind of just hit the opponent right now, hope to crit, and hope to do some damage. Okay, so here's some bleeds. Ticking, okay, those are ticking kind of nicely over here. Now, I believe the special one puts on a bleed, right? Is that going to be like a good bleed? Those are pretty decent, but hey, this is pretty decent so far when it comes to damage. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Let's make our way up to a special 2 here. See what this does. Hey! Not too bad. So I'm looking at Aunt May right now. It says any bleed effect has an additional 25% chance to trigger. That's on his special 3. So it looks like the special 3 is not going to do much. Just put like a regular bleed. Or a pretty good bleed at least. It looks like special 2 is the way to go. Yeah, man. There's a nice fat stack of Incinerate and Bleed on him. You know what, man? This is pretty decent, actually. He still, doesn't have much going on, except he does have the Shrug, which is nice. 70% chance to Shrug, which is nice. But we're getting Winter Soldier down in about... It's going to be about 100 hits, it looks like, man. Let's see, maybe we can throw some heavy attacks in here. If we can get him down 3 more heavies, it'll be 100 hits. Less! 97 hits for Winter Soldier, man. Not bad. Not amazing. Not amazing by any stretch of the imagination. It's still Agent Venom being Agent Venom. But that's not, awful. Better than I thought it was going to be, man. Let's find some cool places to use this guy. All right, we're going to roll with just Agent Venom and Kraven for some further testing. But what Agent Venom does is he reduces all evade effects by, I believe, 50%. And then special attacks an additional 30%. So that's really nice. And, with the synergy, it's whenever he crits and whenever someone evades him. So what I want to try doing here is going up against, this Miles Morales in 6.3.1, a nice quick evasion lane. I can't really use specials against Miles, which is annoying, but I just want to see if, we can prevent the evade enough here with Mesmerize. See what happens. On a smaller health pool, by the way. Hey, man. those bleeds are not too bad at all. Spit out the special 2 for Miles here. Could go for a special 3. Wow, man. Not bad. Let's parry and go for a special 3 here. This is a lot better than I anticipated it being. I'm pretty surprised. Whoa. Okay, we finished that fight at 99% health and 55 hits in under a minute. Wow. I'm very pleasantly surprised right now. Let's do some more stuff with this guy. All right, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we have this Do You Bleed Medusa here at 6.3.1. It's the boss fight. This is a buffet, fury, explosive personality, bleed vulnerability. All right, so this might be a really fun place to test this out. This boss is kind of specific, kind of difficult. You don't have the right counter, but let's see if maybe Agent Venom with this synergy is a decent counter. So let's take a look. There is buffet. That's going to probably be a little rough here. No doubt about it, but we'll have to see what happens. Let's go for these guys. Oh, okay, wait. Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I have only to spare 1 out of 3 here at the moment. So I'm not benefiting fully from despair, but a little bit. She's gonna block this. She didn't block it. Yo, this is going pretty well. Block that. All right, she's very close to a special 3. Come on, throw the special 2 though. Just let me eat it on the block. I'm trying not to trigger Dex, but 5% Dex is actually going to be okay. So we'll just trigger it here. Come on. Oh, come on, really? I mean, at this point, it's like... Now she's going to do this stuff. We'll see what happens here. I doubt we survive this. Come on. Throw the special. Oh! I dropped block. But, how about that bleed damage, right? Up until that last second, man, that wasn't too bad. Let's take him up against some bleed vulnerability, do you bleed, other BS lanes. On the way there, though, let's check out this Deadpool. You know, a normal 200-ish thousand health pool fight here, right? Let's see how he handles this kind of health pool. It'll probably be pretty decent, I would imagine. We do have the class, you know, disadvantage here, so keep that in mind. But for the most part, it should be decent. So I was liking what that special 1 was doing against Medusa here. Lots of bleeds. Heavy attack's pretty cool. Pushes them back. Boom. Boom. Can I chain it? I can't really chain it. I had to try and time it, but I didn't time it properly. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. So I think that, like, a crit team would be really good with him. Like, the mutant crit team might be nice. Let's go for a special 2, though. The special 2 is nice because it places the incinerate as well. So you got a lot of just damage over time, taking them down with this guy now, which is pretty darn good. Let's get some more bleeds here. And that 8 bleeds, that should do it nicely. Yeah! All right, man, cool. So excited to see how he works on the Do You Bleed and enhanced bleed vulnerability, whatever it is here. There's also redoubled determination, so I got to keep that in mind as we go along here. Should be fine. Let's see. Let's just heal up a bit. All right, so what are the nodes exactly? Nice blue background there. Let's see. So, redoubled True Strike. Do you bleed? Bleed vulnerability. All right, so we're going to take 0 damage aside from bleeds here, so we can really see what the bleeds are doing. Plus some more extra bleed vulnerability, which is, you know, nice. Going to amplify it a bit. But let's see how he does here, man. This lane is not as easy as it sounds because I've redoubled. Ooh. The special one seems to really take them down nicely. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay. That was good, man. 50% pretty much from the special one. Yeah. Let's see if we can finish it off here. Okay, well, he's going to die after this. I don't know why I rushed it, but we got through that Star-Lord really well. Wow. Is this going to kill us? Does redouble give more attack too? Yeah, it's going to kill us. Oh, that killed us pretty darn good. Let's do maybe a couple more fights here. Dang. All right, up next we got Carnage, and then Wasp, and Wasp will be evading us. Well, or she'll try to be. So that'll be good too. Yeah, so let's do these two, see what happens. That first fight was really good. Gonna probably shrug the suicides right away here. Of course, we didn't shrug the bleed, so Carnage is gonna gain his power. I was gonna say Carnage can't gain power from my bleed, but of course he can. Of course. The one time you really want that bleed gone, right? Let's bait out a special from him. Then we're gonna go for the special one. 5 bleeds, 4 bleeds, taking down really nicely. Yeah, man, this is 2 fights in a row that right after the first special one, they're down to about 50% health. So that's quite good. Very good. Let's bait out the special 2 from him here. Go for the special 1. 5 bleeds. This should do well. Not bad. Wow, dude. I'm actually very impressed with this guy. Kraven makes him a very strong bleed champ, which is interesting. So that combined with like the 70% shrug and like the decent evade counter is pretty darn good. Like, I still don't know if I would rely on his, what do you call it? His shrug being 70%. But that's not terrible, man, for, like, different things. Let's go for this. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. Wow, that was... And look, okay, she finally evaded us, but we shrugged the shock. Dude, cool stuff, man. Lots of really cool stuff happening here. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Why not? Wow, cool stuff. I feel like I see a lot of potential in an Agent Venom buff. You know, because he has so much going on already. That's just like the littlest, tiniest thing to make his stuff just better. Go a long way. Alright, 6 bleeds. Dude, look at how the bleeds tick down after the special one. I love that. These fights are basically like, get to a special one twice and then win. That's essentially what the fights are on this lane with Agent Venom and Kraven. If his crit rate was a little bit higher, it'd be much better, but this is just an enormous improvement to the champ. And this will do it right here. No doubt about it. Done. Wow. Cool, man. I'm really digging him for this lane. Here, we'll do one more. We'll go for Doc Ock, and that's it. And then we'll call it. But, yeah. Cool stuff. I'm honestly like very surprised with how well he's doing. I did not expect him to do well at all like this. I expected him to like kind of have like a little tiny bleed that would be like decent from the crits and everything. But now, you know, when he goes for the special one, he has the chance to put on a nice bleed, and then if the special one crits, it puts on another bleed, and it just increases the damage by so much. Of course, this guy won't throw a special now, right? All right. Nice, full dex. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here comes the special one. 6 bleeds, taking Doc Ock down. And look, see, he's down at 44% health. Can we do it again? Of course we can. We're Agent Venom. We can do anything. Don't know why I did that. This is the second time I've done that. Okay, so yeah, really cool stuff, man. He handles this lane really well. Very, 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 very pleasantly surprised with that performance. One thing I want to try out his purification just a little bit to see how reliable it is. So there's a couple different things that we can try out here. On this lane, there's biohazard and there's also tunnel vision. So don't know how fast the shrug happens, if it can go enough to just ignore tunnel vision, and if it's going to be reliable enough to do this lane in general. I have no clue. All this synergy does is give us more attack power, so we're going to have to see here. But let's see. So far we shrugged off that bleed. It looks like the shrug doesn't happen fast enough to get rid of tunnel vision. Ooh, nice. Just eat a little combo there. So far we've shrugged off some of the bleeds. We've kept some of the bleeds. Man, the special one does some good damage now with this synergy, man. Here's a bleed, 2 bleeds. We shrugged off one of them. Poison, are we going to shrug it off? We didn't shrug it off. But yeah, so his shrug off for stuff like this isn't super reliable for me. But maybe if he had some sort of synergy that like kind of gave him like the Kingpin thing, like, you know how Kingpin I think has, what is it? I don't remember what Kingpin's exact percentage is without the hood, but with the hood it goes up to 100% every 0.5 seconds. So if he got a synergy like that gave him an additional plus 30% every 0.5 seconds or something, he could be really good for that kind of stuff. The purification potential is really good. The damage output with this synergy is really good. Very pleasantly surprised with Agent Venom's performance in this video, man. I thought this was going to be like a little fun video, but it turned out to be like really cool for this synergy. So yeah, man, that's going to be it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big old like. Comment what you think about Agent Venom in the comment section below. Does it make you hopeful and excited for a future Agent Venom buff? Because personally, it does for me. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future synergy videos just like this coming to you the next time there's a fun synergy, man. Be seeing you around.